And Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Good morning and welcome to the VIP Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. My name is Murray McCourt. I'm the General Manager and Executive Golf Professional at the Ranch Golf and Country Club and host of the VIP Golf Show here along with co-host Curtis Stock. It's game day here in Edmonton. I know it's going to be a long day for everybody, but hopefully you are up early and checking out our show today. We appreciate you tuning in each and every week. You can join us by jumping in on the YouTube chat or with any questions or comments or by texting 780-218-9999. We'd love to hear from you. Another fabulous lineup this week on the show. Our first guest in a couple of moments to preview the PGA Championship next week is Bob Weeks. Our second guest is Wil Bateman, local Edmontonian that's playing on the Korn Ferry Tour, having a great start to the year this year. Always a show favorite, Lisa Longball joins us today. We'll go around YAG and check in with the new head professional at the Coal Creek Golf Resort, Mr. Michael Harrison. We will also chat golf fashion with Ryan Ducet from Adidas. As well, we always have our trivia contest at 9:40, where one lucky listener will win a custom fitting at the TaylorMade Performance Center and a gift card to the Keg Steakhouse and Bar. The question of the week this week is, what are you most excited about this golf season? Let us know. Maybe you have an upcoming trip that you're going to go on, a golf trip like Stalker has planned this year, or anything else that you're looking forward to. Let us know by texting 780-218-9999. And this segment is brought to you by the Edmonton Elks. Celebrate 75 seasons with us this summer by hosting your next corporate event in one of our exclusive suites. Limited availability remains for all Elks home games. Visit goelks.com/suites to book your private suite today. And how you doing today, Mr. Curtis Stock?
I'm good, Murray. How are you? We bought season tickets this year. Just bought them to the Elks.
Oh, good job.
Yeah.
It's going to be an exciting year, I think. I think we talked about it a little bit. I think it's playoffs. We're back in the playoffs this year.
We better be.
Well, it's been a long drought, hasn't it? There's only 9 teams in the league. How can you not climb back into the playoffs?
Yeah.
Well, a great lineup this week, and we'll jump right into it. Good morning, Bob Weeks. How you doing?
Doing very well, thank you, Murray. Good to talk to you guys again.
Yeah, you as well. I know you're not too far away from getting out on the links here this morning. Where are you playing?
I'm playing at my home course, which is Weston Golf and Country Club in the West End, and it looks like a beautiful day so far. So hopefully we can find some remnants of my game that's been a little rusty home over the winter, and we'll figure it out on the course.
All right. Well, hope you have yourself a great day out there. A little smoky out here already in Edmonton from fires in around the area. So hopefully you're not experiencing that as we are. But definitely beautiful weather coming our way. Now, Taylor Pendrith got his first PGA Tour win last week at the Byron Nelson Classic. How impactful is Canadians winning on the tour for growth of the game in Canada, in your opinion, Bob?
Well, it's very big for a lot of things, and obviously it's big for Taylor personally to get that win. He's a guy who has struggled with a lot of injuries. He came up through the ranks. He was a college roommate at Kent State with Corey Connors and played on the same team as Mackenzie Hughes. And I can remember going down to do a piece on them when they were still amateurs because they were sort of highly touted. And the coach there, a fellow by the name of Herb Page, who was from Toronto but had moved down for many, many years to be the coach at Kent State. And he said that Taylor Pendrith was, of all the players he had coached, including Connors, including Mackenzie Hughes, he said Pendrith was the guy to watch out for. So it's finally nice to see him get healthy enough to play consistent golf. He's had some strange injuries. He broke a rib while playing at the Players' Championship a couple of years ago. He had a tear in his palm that prevented him from actually even holding a golf club for about 6 months. So now that he's sort of fit and healthy, he's showing what he can do. And as far as the spin-off effect, I mean, it's part of the bigger story, I guess, of all the Canadian golfers who are out there. We've had 6 different Canadian golfers win a tournament over the last 7 years, which is pretty remarkable when you consider, not that long ago, we were lucky to have 1 or 2 Canadian players even on the PGA Tour. So it's a golden era for golfers right now.
And Taylor's having a good tournament this week. He's tied for 6th right now, so looks like he's got a carryover going.
Yeah, these guys are all pushing each other for 2 things. One is a spot on the Canadian Olympic team that will be decided actually not that far away after the U.S. Open. There's 2 spots there. It looks like Nick Taylor probably has one wrapped up, although you never know for sure. And then the other part, of course, is in September at the President's Cup in Montreal, where all these guys really want to be on that team, play for Mike Weir for the international side and home turf. We'll see what happens there. I think, maybe 3 or 4 of them could get on either by qualifying or being captain's picks. But you don't want to leave that. You don't want to leave that too long. You want to impress Mike Weir and show him what you got in your game.
Yeah, Weirs is probably wondering how many fellow Canadians he can put on the international team right now that they're going on so good.
It's interesting. I did an event with Mike and Jim Furyk. By the way, Mike Weir and Jim Furyk are both celebrating their birthdays today. They're both 54. So talk about a coincidence of the 2 captains.
Right.
I gave Mike Weir, I said, I'll give you, in front of the audience, I said, I'll give you an over-under number of 2.5. Are we going to be over or under for Canadians? And before he could answer, Jim Furyk jumped in and said, it's going to be over. It's going to be over. You've got too many good players right now.
Well, there's is there 8 Canadians on the PGA Tour now?
I think there's 8 different Canadians with status of some sort. You're right. You've got those 6 that have won, and then you got Ben Silverman and Roger Sloan.
What do you attribute the success to, and which players do you think have the game to see long-term success?
Well, I think the reason we've got it, there's no one reason why all these guys are blooming, but I think there's a few things. One is all these guys were, of an age where they were very impressed by Mike Weir winning the Masters. They can all tell you exactly where they were, exactly what kind of an effect it had on them. It just showed them that it's possible to become a major champion and a big-time player on the PGA Tour. So that certainly helped. The Golf Canada's national team program is another thing that's really helped. It's given a lot of resources to the top players. It's actually a program that has just this year been copied by the United States. So it's not often we're leaders ahead of the United States in anything to do with golf, but they are copying us, trying to develop their top players. So I think those are a couple of factors. And of which one, man, my choices go back and forth. I kind of look at Corey Connors as the most consistent.
Yeah.
Nick Taylor right now is the one who sort of pushed himself out in front. He's done a lot of work on his short game with a guy named Gareth Vlooswyk, who's a coach out of London, Ontario, who's helped a lot of players, mostly on the LPGA Tour, including world number 1 Jin Young Ko. But he's really helped Nick sort of complete his arsenal, let's say, with great shots, and it's worked out well for Nick. Obviously, we know that he's going to be in a couple of weeks here back as the defending champion at the RBC Canadian Open. What a moment that was.
Joining us on the VIP Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof Systems is Bob Weeks, senior reporter and golf analyst with TSN. Let's switch gears here a little bit, Bob. Next week is the PGA Championship. What are your thoughts on the host course, Valhalla, and the types of challenges the players will face on the course?
Well, the course is very good. This is not unfamiliar territory for the PGA Championship. I think this is the 3rd or 4th time they're going to have it. The last time was 2014 when Rory won, and that was his last major win. So it's been a decade since he's won. Tiger won there as well. I think a lot of people might recognize that famous clip of Tiger putting and then running after the ball and pointing at it as it goes into the cup. That was at Valhalla.
Yeah.
So they've had quite a few good tournaments there over the years. It's been lengthened, as most of these championship courses have to be. So it's going to play about 76, maybe even 7,700 yards. And I think there's a good crop of players. Of course, when you get a major, you get the LIV players and the PGA Tour players going head to head. And I guess if you were to put a heavyweight title match, a feature match on there, it would be Brooks Koepka against Scottie Scheffler.
Yeah.
We're not quite sure what's going on with Scottie Scheffler in terms of his baby, if it's arrived yet. They haven't really seen anything yet. It was supposed to be due at the end of April, but he's not playing this week, so we'll see. But there's obviously a lot of good players competing to try and win a major, including the 2 guys at the top of the leaderboard on the PGA Tour this week, and Xander Schauffele, who has gone since 2002 now since the win, and Rory, who's looking for that next major.
Yeah, Brooks has won 4 times on the LIV Tour already. So, are there? Who do you like? If you had to pick one guy, who do you think wins it? I kind of like Rory right now. I think that win he had in Zurich, where they played the team event, and he was with Shane Lowry. I think that kind of lightened him up a little bit. I always watch Rory, and I've talked to him quite a bit on the tour this year about the intensity that he has and the focus. But I think maybe playing with a little more of a lighter attitude wouldn't be a bad thing for him. So I think we're seeing some of that this week at the
at Quail Hollow in Charlotte with that tournament. He's obviously, I don't know, I just keep waiting for him to win that next major, and it's got to happen sometime. But it could come down to Brooks Koepka, who just seems to be a beast when it comes to these majors. And as you pointed out, Curtis, he's playing pretty well right now.
It's funny that you mentioned the Zurich Classic. Last week, Murray and I talked about it, and with the points being awarded to the FedEx Cup and being called an official PGA event. What's your opinion on that?
Yeah, it's a little bit of a question mark there. I don't know if they should give them half points or what you do with that. I'm sure the guys love the 2-year exemption that they get.
Yeah.
Not that Shane or Rory actually ever needed them, but I mean, if some other duo had gotten through, it's a little bit of a gray area as far as I'm concerned on that one.
Well, for sure, with Sam Snead having 82 victories and Tiger Woods having 82 victories, Tiger has 0 team event victories, and what is it? Sam Snead has five or six or something.
6, I think.
6 team event victories included in that. In my opinion, I'm sorry, but Tiger Woods has that record of victories all by himself. Sam Snead shouldn't be tied with him.
Yeah, some of Sam Snead's victories not only are ones that are a little questionable in terms of team, but there's some where he played and there was only like 10 players in the field. So I think Sam's record, as great as it is not really quite comparable to what Tiger's managed to do with full field PGA Tour events.
I'm sure you get asked this as much as any question, but do you see a resolution coming for the PGA and the LIV Tour to get the best players playing against each other again?
I do. I think I don't think it's going to be any hurry right now, and there's a couple of reasons for that. But I think most parties are sort of the idea that we got to sort of fix this because it's not helping either of us really. I mean, LIV is getting some good crowds in certain places in the world, like Australia, but they're drawing flies when they're in the United States, and there's no television contract. And the PGA Tour is getting hurt by some of the star players who have left, obviously. I say there's not quite as much of a rush because the PGA Tour got a big investment from this group called SSE, which is basically a group of owners of sports teams from all different sports. And they have given the PGA Tour a loan or an investment, I guess, of $1.5 billion and another $1.5 billion to come. So the PGA Tour isn't in quite as dire straits as they were before. And the Public Investment Fund of Saudi Arabia, runs LIV. LIV's not going anywhere, by the way. All these talks are between Public Investment Fund and the PGA Tour. I think what you might end up seeing, and this is sort of the rumor mill we're hearing when we're out on tour, is sort of like what happened in football with the AFC and the NFC. So you might have 2 separate seasons, and then maybe it's some sort of a championship at the end, or maybe 4 tournaments in the fall that bring the 2 leagues together. There's a lot of little things you got to iron out, and the big things are probably pretty easy. But how do you compensate players? And I don't know. There's a lot of minutia that guys much smarter than me are going to have to work out before they get this thing settled. But I think it's going to be a couple more years before we resolve this.
That's
Canadian
not good
Open's
news.
not far away. Any insights as to what we might see at the Hamilton Golf and Country Club? And do you think there's a Canadian whose game sets up well enough to play that course?
I was out there on Monday. They had the media day, and all I can say is I hope the divots and the ball marks are all repaired before the pros get there. 'Cause we tore it up, literally. It is a wonderful golf course. Since the last time that Rory won in 2019, they've redone it, and the greens are spectacular. They've taken down a lot of trees. I just think it's probably the best tournament course we've got in Canada. All the facilities are right in one place, which hasn't been the case in the last couple of places we've played. I don't know if there's a Canadian whose game fits it particularly because it's sort of a wide open. You need pretty much everything in the bag to get it done. But I think right now, as we were starting our conversation this morning, we talked about how good the Canadian players are playing. So they might not win, but I would be shocked if there's not 1 or 2 Canadians in the hunt. I mean, this is a huge event for these guys. They love coming back here. And one player who I won't say because it's sort of off the record, but he said, the reason we don't go to LIV is because we'd never be able to play the Canadian Open again. So I think that's a big indication of how they treat this championship.
Bob, many people are of the opinion that golf coverage on TV is far superior on the LIV Tour than the PGA Tour. What are your thoughts on that?
I'm not a big. I've watched LIV Golf quite a bit, and I don't like the fact that I find it complicated because it's a shotgun start in a lot of cases. You don't quite know where everything's going. They have some good announcers in David Ferry. Obviously, Jerry Foltz is a good announcer. I don't think one's more superior than the other. I would say that LIV does have the benefit that they don't have to put commercials on because they're mostly on YouTube.
Right.
And that seems to be one of the biggest frustrations with the PGA Tour is that there's just so many commercials and not enough golf shots being shown. But I think that I like watching the PGA Tour, and maybe it's just because of old habits, I guess, than anything. But I don't like the scoreboard on LIV Tour. It looks like a Formula One thing down the left side of the screen there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but it's entertaining. LIV's golf's entertaining, and if you get the right players in there, it could be good. But I'm more I'm not a team guy. I don't buy into that yet, although that may be coming to all of golf at a certain point. But I think. Yeah, I know. I think the PGA Tour broadcast is pretty good.
One last quick one for you. Our question of the week on the show is, what are you most looking forward to this golf season? Do you have any special places that you're going to play or any tournaments you're going to cover that top the list for you?
I think the President's Cup in Montreal is something that I'm just can't wait to go to. It's going to be the President's Cup is way bigger than anything that's ever played in golf-wise in Canada, and I think this is going to be a huge event. I love Mike Weir. He's a good friend and a guy I've followed for his entire career, and I hope that he can put together a team that, at the very least, makes it a good chase and down the final day at the President's Cup for the international team. They could use a win, but I think it's going to be a really good event. I think Canada's going to get right behind this event and support the team, the international team, and we'll see what happens.
Awesome. Well, appreciate your time. Go make some birdies.
Okay, thanks, guys. Always good to talk to you.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
Bob.
All right, there's Bob Weeks from TSN. On the other side of the break, we're going to chat with Will Bateman, a local Edmontonian who plays on the Korn Ferry Tour. This is the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 70 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf, show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at vipgolf.ca.
Your logo matters. So if you're gonna put it onto something, it's gonna be tough enough to be useful. Tough Stuff Promotions works as hard as you do to create personalized swag that's tough enough for your hard-working name. Whether it's promotional items, branded clothing, industrial workwear, golf, or athletics, Tough Stuff works hard for hard-working folks. Get the tough stuff you need when you need it. For easy ordering, call 780-470-4545 or visit toughstuffpromotions.com.
Great news! Goose Hummock Golf Resort is now part of Country Club Tour. Just outside the city, minutes north of Edmonton, nestled amidst nature, forest, and interlocking ponds, you'll find your tranquil escape. Goose Hummock, a first-class full-service golf experience that speaks directly to rookies and champions alike. Twisting Scottish architecture mixes with an Everglade aesthetic to make the Goose a wonder to see and a marvel to play. Just visit countryclubtour.com to discover how you can make the most out of this golf season. Goose Hummock Golf Resort, the place to be in YEG.
Every driver has an inertia number. The higher the number, the more forgiving the driver. Now, golf is about to discover the first ever driver that combines tailor-made speed with the forgiveness of 10K inertia. The all-new QI10. More forgiveness means more long, straight drives, even on off-center strikes. The days of missing the fairway are numbered. Get ready to experience your drives in 10K with the all-new QI10. Only from TaylorMade. Visit tailormadegolf.ca.
Step onto the course with confidence. Introducing the Tour 360 24 by Adidas. Refined style meets elite performance as the Tour 360 wraps you in the confidence to elevate your game. Crafted from premium materials and boasting cutting-edge performance, this shoe offers the perfect fit, maximum comfort, and unparalleled performance. Right now, during our Audiobook promotion, when you purchase any 2024 Adidas golf shoe, like the Tour 360 24, you'll receive $50 towards any additional Adidas golf items from the Pro Shop. Bring confidence to your game. Adidas.ca.
Escape the ordinary and experience golfing paradise at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Immerse yourself in our exceptional layout and enjoy excellent conditions that will take your game to the next level. Challenge yourself with a unique twist. Tackle the only black sand traps in all of Alberta. And why not extend your stay? Relax in one of our spacious RV lots, offering the perfect blend of comfort and convenience. Visit coalcreek.ca now to book your tee time and plan your unforgettable getaway at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Your perfect golfing escape awaits.
Immerse yourself in a world where golf intertwines with the historic valor of the Canadian Armed Forces. At the Edmonton Garrison Memorial Golf Club, every round connects you with the courageous stories of our military's past. With fairways set against genuine combat equipment and historic monuments, your game becomes a meaningful link to the legacy of those who've served. And make sure to aim carefully to avoid a memorable shot off a tank. Get your membership and celebrate the challenge of golf and the honor of our armed forces. Visit egmgolf.com for more.
Do not miss the Ardent Roof Systems Charity Golf Tournament presented by Pioneer Golf Company, Canadian-made golf accessories. Friday, July 5th, the Ranch Golf and Country Club, one of Alberta's premier championship golf courses. For sponsorship info or to register, go to ardentroofsystems.com. Your round includes breakfast, the famous ranch steak dinner, a massive silent auction, and a chance to give back to an unbelievable cause. The Stollery Child Life Program, the Ardent Roof Systems annual charity golf tournament, one of the best tournaments of the summer.
Why tee off at the Ranch Golf and Country Club?
A fun, unique layout offering premier conditions. The Ranch has been ranked as one of the top public courses in Canada.
Unmatched value. Score Golf Magazine rated the Ranch as the best value in Edmonton.
The service, from tournaments to special events to the pro shop. Superior service that makes every visit exceptional.
The Ranch Golf and Country Club, a laid-back environment where anyone can enjoy an amazing day on the fairways. For details, visit theranchgolf.com.
Here's something we bet you didn't know. The hosts of the VIP Golf Show are also published authors. That's right, your golf show hosts Curtis Stock and Murray McCourt both have incredible books out right now. Search on Amazon for The Turcots, the remarkable story of a horse racing dynasty by Curtis Stock, and Outside the Tee Box, my personal journey and secrets to success in the golf business by Murray McCourt. Order your copies today, available on Amazon. Now you know.
We return to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Arden Roofing Systems, with your hosts, Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. I'm Murray McCourt here along with Curtis Stock. This segment is brought to you by The Quarry. Whether you're looking for a casual round of golf with friends, a corporate tournament, or a perfect venue for your special event, meeting, or party, The Quarry has you covered. Visit us online at www.thequarryedmonton.com or by phone at 780-477-THE-Q. And now excited to chat with Will Bateman, local Edmontonian, out on the Korn Ferry Tour with a week off this week. Good morning, Will. How are you doing?
Hey, guys. I'm doing well. How are you?
Good,
Yeah,
Will.
doing well. Where are you at this week?
Back home. I'm in Scottsdale, but leaving on Tuesday for Kansas City.
Awesome. Well, how would you rate your first season on the Korn Ferry Tour last year? I know an injury slowed you down, so curious about how you felt about your year and how your health is doing now.
Yeah, felt like I got off to a really good start last year in the first four events there, and then unfortunately just kind of freak accident was had a really hard workout one morning and basically did a standing pigeon pose and tore my knee. But yeah, I was kind of proud of myself the way I hung in there last year. I probably was supposed to take about 6 to 8 weeks off completely and not touch a club, but I ended up playing just because I thought I was in a good position to advance. Obviously, injury held me back a little bit, but I was able to keep my status for this year. So having full status to start this year has been great, and then obviously got off to a really good start this year, and yeah, I think just being healthy has allowed me to play well. I make a lot of cuts, but it obviously helped me to play well on the weekends, and I think that's what's most important. So
yeah, you finished 68th on the Korn Ferry points list last year despite that injury, so kudos to you. How is the knee now?
Thanks. Good. Yeah, it's 100%. obviously put in a lot of work in the off season. I was pretty beat up by the end of the year. Just couldn't work out, obviously during the season, just being injured and stuff, and just took a lot out of me, obviously walking a lot. And I was playing, I pretty much played almost every tournament because I haven't seen any of the courses. So this year's nice, obviously to be healthy. And then on top of that, I know all the courses, so I can focus the prep more on my physical and not as much on the course side. So.
Are you more comfortable now knowing what to expect and having more knowledge of the courses you're playing?
Yeah, for sure. Obviously knowing the towns as well as and where to go and how to get around and where to stay and stuff like that. And then obviously, there's something to be said for the conditions of the golf courses. I was surprised last year, when they turn the water off on some of these places, they get really firm really fast. And then, obviously they call it the Storm Ferry Tour. So we get a lot of rain. So also knowing that, some of the courses you're going to go out there, it rains and it's going to be pretty soft and scores going to be low. So just having that expectation of, sometimes you got to just put the pedal down and kind of go low. So.
Joining us on the VIP Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof Systems is Will Bateman, player on the Korn Ferry Tour from Edmonton. Can you describe a memorable moment or the highlight of your time so far on the Korn Ferry Tour?
For this year or
just so
overall?
You're a year and a quarter or whatever into your time on the Korn Ferry Tour. What's your biggest highlight so far?
I think just the experience overall and just, developing as a player. I've came across a lot of good people and met a lot of good friends. And I just think, obviously there's guys that spend a couple of years out here developing and obviously getting better and kind of coming into their own. I feel like I'm on that path. And, I think I've taken the pressure off myself a little bit where, obviously I want to get to the next level and I want to, when I get to the PGA Tour, I want to stay there. But if it takes, a couple of years out here to progress and learn and stuff like that. And, obviously I'm okay with that. I'm certainly okay with, playing out here and then, when I get out there, I'd love to stay out there. So.
You're probably the hardest worker on any tour. How many hours do you spend practicing?
Yeah, obviously I definitely feel like I've fine-tuned my process over the last, I'd say 4 or 5 years. I think when I was a kid, I definitely worked hard. I didn't work smart. But yeah, I obviously my process is, I do all the prep prior to going to tournaments. And I think that what I've learned is, when I was a kid, I used to go to each tournament, I was in my early 20s, I used to go to each tournament. I used to continue working hard at it. And I think that the difference now is that all my prep is done prior to the tournaments. And when I get to the tournaments, it's all about, getting to know the golf course, doing some yoga after and really just not working as hard during the weeks. I do a lot of prep on my putting, but other than that, it's mostly about rest and just making sure that you're ready to go for those 4 days. So,
what's your short-term and long-term goals in professional golf?
Well, short-term, I'm playing. I ended up getting a sponsor invitation at the Keene Open in 3 weeks.
Okay, good.
Congratulations.
So, yeah, thank you. So that was nice. They were very nice about it and just said, obviously I earned it, played, obviously had a great start to the year. So I'm really looking forward to that. So short term, obviously I want to play great, the next couple weeks, but I'm kind of using the next 2 weeks as prep for that. But yeah, so short term, obviously would love to play well there. And then, longer term, I don't know, just trying to do my best on every shot and kind of go from there. I don't really look too far into the future. I know that, living in the present and being present is going to help me get to, where I want to be. And I think that, long-term goal, I want to be on the PGA Tour, I want to just be able to compete with obviously the best players in the world. I think that's the main goal. But yeah, if I can just focus on, what I can control, then I think that everything will take care of itself.
That's been your main goal for a long time, playing on the PGA Tour.
Absolutely, and staying out there. A lot of guys go up there and come back down, and they're not necessarily prepared to stay out there. And I think that, like I said, I think developing, Korn Ferry, I think is a really good outlet to PGA Tour. Busy schedule, lots of different golf courses and different conditions and stuff like that. So, I think that it's good prep to help you stay out there. And like I said, I don't want to, get on the PGA Tour and come right back down. I'd like to, have a long career out there. So,
joining us on the VIP Golf Show is local Edmontonian Will Bateman, who plays on the Korn Ferry Tour. Now, Will, you've been at this for a while. Worked your way up from the Canadian Tour, had that great year where you won Player of the Year on the Canadian Tour before joining the Korn Ferry Tour. Can you share any advice or lessons you've learned along your journey that might be helpful for other aspiring professional golfers?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like Canadian golf's in a really good place. There's, a lot of juniors coming up and amateurs and stuff like that. So, I would just say, work at it, is one thing. Definitely work hard on your game, work hard on your short game. And then from there, just get experience. Whether it's going to some Mondays for Korn Ferry Tour or Mondays for, PGA Tour, I think that getting that experience is huge. And I think, obviously word of advice from, lessons that I've learned is, I'd say go to college. I think that there's a really good outlet now that they didn't have when I was in college, the PGA Tour University. And, if you're a really good player in college golf, I feel like they give you a really good outlet to get onto PGA Tour Americas. And then you can also get on PGA Tour, Korn Ferry Tour and PGA Tour, depending on how you play. So I would say spend the time in college, spend those 4 years, getting better and developing. And then, hopefully that, you play well enough where you're ready to play on some of these PGA Tour sanctioned events.
Is there any particular aspect of your game you're working on right now?
Yeah, physical, I would say. Just putting a lot of time into the gym and prepping the body. And one thing I learned last year is that it kind of, it was kind of a little bit of a shock to me how much golf I was playing. I went from playing PGA Tour Americas or PGA Tour Canada back then, where it's 10 event season. And, you prep yourself for basically starting in June and ending in September. And now, I'm playing a full schedule where, starts in January, pretty mild schedule for the first little bit, but now we're starting to get on a stretch of, if I was playing every tournament, which I'll probably take a couple weeks off, but if I was playing every event, it would be 14 out of 15 weeks. So I think just spending, I'm prepping my body, just for the long stretch and just making sure that I'm healthy for each event and not pushing it. I think that last year I pushed it a little bit, just, didn't spend as much time in the gym as I should have. And then, you get into these weeks where you're on that 9 out of 10 weeks and you're obviously tired. And I think that, taking time off is a big thing too.
One more quick one for you, Will. Our question of the week on the show is, what are you most looking forward to this golf season? And that's a very interesting question for you. I'm curious for your answer on that one.
Yeah. For me, obviously Canadian Open is a big circle on my schedule.
Yeah.
So really looking forward to that. And then, I think I'm also looking forward to going back home, and my brother's getting married on August 31st. So we're looking forward to being home for that week and playing with my dad and seeing a couple of my buddies and a couple of the pros at Blackhawk, Kevin Chow and Al Prokop, and just being able to play with my dad and my brother and stuff like that. So
yeah, that sounds wonderful for sure. Well, Will, I always appreciate your time coming on the show. We've had you on the show. This is year 6 of our show. We've had you on every single year, and it's great to have been following along in your journey. And I'm going to try to hit you up in the fall again before the end of the show just to see how the year went, and hopefully you're primed and ready to get on the PGA Tour next year when I reach back out to you in the fall.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Thank you guys so much for having me.
All right. Have yourself a good one, Will. and best of luck.
Take care, guys.
Okay, thanks, Will.
All right, that was Wil Bateman, local Edmontonian who plays on the Korn Ferry Tour. And you know what, Stalker, I think he's going to be the next Canadian out on the PGA.
I don't think there's any question. Nobody, like I was saying, nobody works harder. He spends, 12 hours a day out there, working on his golf and his fitness. And he's such a good guy.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I was just saying, it's been great that he's been on the show every single year now, and for us to be following along in his journey.
And further.
Yeah, that's spectacular. On the other side of the break, always excited to chat with a bundle of energy, Lisa Longball. You're listening to the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
Do not miss the Ardent Roof Systems Charity Golf Tournament presented by Pioneer Golf Company, Canadian-made golf accessories. Friday, July 5th, the Ranch Golf and Country Club, one of Alberta's premier championship golf courses. For sponsorship info or to register, go to ardentroofsystems.com. Your round includes breakfast, the famous ranch steak dinner, a massive silent auction, and a chance to give back to an unbelievable cause. The Stollery Child Life Program, the Ardent Roof Systems annual charity golf tournament, one of the best tournaments of the summer.
There's still time to book your tournament at the Ranch Golf and Country Club.
As one of Alberta's top tourney courses, the Ranch makes hosting fun and easy for any group or business. No matter how unique or unusual, they'll accommodate your vision for an event no one will soon forget.
Start planning your tournament today at their beautifully landscaped course on the outskirts of West Edmonton. On-site event coordinators are here to help, but hurry, availability is limited and booking fast.
Visit theranchgolf.com.
Trestle Creek Golf Resort, just 45 minutes west of Edmonton, is one of the best RV resorts in Alberta. With a championship golf course, water park, sports park, and spectacular views, you won't have to leave. Spend your time relaxing and getting back to the great outdoors. Phase 5 lots are selling now with prices starting at $89,000. You can live year-round or just spend the summer. Either way, Trestle Creek has you covered with plenty of year-round activities. Book your tour or tee time at trestlecreek.ca.
I came in 2 under par.
I ended up in the pond again.
Whether you're an old pro or just out for fun, Devon Golf is the course to hit, no matter how skilled you are. Just 30 minutes from Edmonton, Devon Golf boasts scenic valley views and incredible conditions. Golf 18 tree-lined holes along the North Saskatchewan River, or if you're just here for the post-game celebration, check out the Greens restaurant for a bite on their patio. Devon Golf, truly a hidden gem. To book your tee time, visit devongolf.ca.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 75 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf. Show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at vipgolf.ca.
Acme Scrap Iron and Metals offers fast, friendly, and reliable service. They will supply containers of different sizes to remove all types of metals and for the removal of demolition waste. Plus, they buy steel, cast iron, copper, aluminum, brass, and more. With 48 years in business, Acme Scrap Iron and Metals has created a strong commitment to the proper handling of materials and adhere to environmental standards. Visit acmescrapmetal.com for hours of operation and call 780-447-1623 to arrange for a container.
Wake up with the Nielsen Show with Dustin Nielsen and Lieutenant Eric. Weekday mornings 6 to 9 on EdmontonSportsTalk.com.
Your logo matters. So if you're gonna put it onto something, it's gonna be tough enough to be useful. Tough Stuff Promotions works as hard as you do to create personalized swag that's tough enough for your hard-working name. Whether it's promotional items, branded clothing, industrial workwear, golf, or athletics, Tough Stuff works hard for hard-working folks. Get the tough stuff you need when you need it. For easy ordering, call 780-470-4545 or visit toughstuffpromotions.com.
Let your perfect day of golf start at the 27-hole Legends Golf and Country Club. With picturesque views over the River Valley and only 4 minutes off the RM Road exit off the Henday, the Legends also features a large grass-driving tee range and the world's largest golf car museum. Visit the legendsgolf.ca website to plan your next round with drone flights over all 3 nines. To book your tee time at Edmonton's finest full-facility 27-hole golf course, call 780-449-4911.
This summer, across the province, Alberta Golf is running elite amateur championships, including an all-abilities event for the disabled golfing community. Our recreational brand, Upswing, will have events and activations to help all golfers find their fun. Upswing is offering $20,000 in grants for your event. More at upswinggolf.ca. Our Youth on Course program has tee times for $5. If you're an avid golfer or new to the game, we have something for everyone. More at albertagolf.org.
We return to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Arden Roofing Systems, with your hosts, Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. I'm Murray McCourt here, along with Curtis Stock. This segment is brought to you by the PGA of Alberta. Looking to shed some strokes this summer? Alberta PGA professionals know their stuff, from equipment and technology to technique. They're your most trusted resource for getting more out of the game you love. Visit pgaofalberta.com and get to know your pros today. And it is now time for the Century Mile Minute, home to thrilling live thoroughbred, quarter horse, and standardbred racing action, exciting slots and electronic table games, vibrant dining, and more. Century Mile is the entertainment destination located next to the Edmonton International Airport. For more information, visit centurymile.com. And Stalker, what you got for a tip this week?
Well, there wasn't a lot of horse racing this past weekend. The last two races on Friday had to be canceled because the lights went out in the backstretch. And then yesterday, the heavy smoke, had to cancel the races yesterday. But I found one early in Friday's card, a horse called As You Believe. He's shown talent before. He won the Journal Handicap last year. But in his 2024 debut, he broke in the tangle. The jock rushed him up for the lead, and he still only lost in a photo. So if he gets a good break, he would have won that race easily. So we'll go back to him, As You Believe.
All righty. Well, we'll have to follow up on all these horses later on to see if your tips are any good, Stalker.
That's right.
Well, always excited for this one every year. Lisa Longball, how are you doing today? Oh, Zach, we can't hear her. Hang on a second, Lisa. We're having a little technical difficulty. We can't hear you.
It looks like my mic is on. Just a sec.
Hey, Lisa, I think you have mute enabled on your side.
Yeah, I'm looking. Right now, it's showing.
What do we do? My goodness.
Hey, Lisa, if you don't mind, could you try reloading just to see if that fixes anything? Everything is...
Okay.
We'll talk for a moment while they're sorting that out, Stalker. But, Lisa's always one of the guests that we look forward to having. The energy that she's got. I texted her. We saw her come up on the screen there, and I texted her and I said, "Always great to see that smile." And you should have seen the smile get even bigger on her when she read that text. But the energy that she brings is unbelievable. But Zach, if we can't get her that way, is it working or? I can hear you. There we go. There she
Eureka.
is. How you doing today, Lisa? Oh, we lost her again.
Yeah, we lost.
Back in. It's kind of like that. It was that.
Oh, there we go. I think we got you. Loud and clear. How are you?
Awesome. I'm great, gentlemen. It's so good to see you. I'm thrilled to be on Edmonton Sports Talk.
Well, we're thrilled to have you, as always. Now, let's talk about your golf schools first. Where are they? When are they? How can people sign up? What are they all about? Fill us in.
Oh, Murray and Curtis, it's been so exciting. I started women's golf schools because I saw a need that women needed a place to kind of come together, feel safe, and have these great schools. So I have schools in Orlando, Phoenix, Palm Springs, typically Calgary. I had to cancel this one this year, but Kelowna, Prince Edward Island, I'm heading off to next month, and I just got back from Toronto. And I always hire my PGA of Canada, so PGA of Alberta instructors. I noticed that they're sponsoring this segment. Best instructors out there.
You're the leading Canadian ambassador for Women's Golf Day. Tell us about the big day and what goes on.
Oh, it's super exciting. So I've been involved since inception. I volunteer my time just to try to get more women into the game. And it used to be a one-day event, the first Tuesday in June, but now it's expanded. So it starts now the last Tuesday of May. So I believe it's May 28th this year till June 4th. And there's locations all across the world that you can go to womensgolfday.com and check out locations and sign up. There's tons in Canada, obviously Alberta as well. So it's just been a great event to kind of a week-long celebration. Get out there, and courses have really supported it, driving ranges, to just get out there, have fun. And this year we're just encouraging women to bring a friend, bring a non-golfing friend, and let her enjoy this great game.
You, as well as doing teaching in clinics, you are a much sought-after keynote speaker that specializes in peak performance and resiliency. I know it's hard to believe with your lack of emotion. You're the Energizer Bunny on steroids, I'll tell you. How is that going? How's the keynote speaking?
Oh, you know what? It's been phenomenal. I have an engagement coming up on Niagara-on-the-Lake. I get to go all across North America. And the cool thing is I share my story of how I went from a high handicap recreational golfer to rank to number 2 in the world in long drive. So I do share my stories. More I've learned from my failures, and that's where the resiliency piece comes in, than I have from my successes. But it's been such an amazing journey, and I'm thrilled to be able to help audiences inspire, motivate them from all sectors and in all industries.
What needs to happen to continue to see more women get involved in playing golf?
Oh, you know what? Well, first of all, COVID, I hate to say it, was the best thing that happened to golf, in the way that we were the first safe social distancing sport. But I think it's feeling welcoming and feeling like they're invited. And I do think that that's happening. Golf courses have done an amazing job of having wonderful ladies leagues. I think ladies leagues are fantastic. Lessons that are designated are just towards ladies, because as women, it's a bit intimidating, and it's kind of nice if you can come in a group setting to start with. And I'm seeing that. So more of that. And then I think that just coming out as families, where I'm seeing so many more women come, is they want to come out with their spouses, their kids, and then also lots of empty nesters. Their kids have left home and they're like, ooh, now what? And now they're getting out to enjoy this great game of golf. So I think if all those areas, are coming together, I think we're going to continue to see the increase of women's golf. And heck, our Canadian Brooke Henderson, every time she's on TV, everything she's doing, she helps grow the game of golf for women all across Canada and around the world.
Joining us on the VIP Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof System is Lisa Longball. Now, Lisa, I can piggyback on that one. At my golf course here in Edmonton, we got about a 5-year waiting list to get in our ladies' league. That's how crazy popular it is.
Wow.
I wish we could have space to have a second league, but it just it doesn't make sense for us. But I mean, that's just so awesome to see for sure. Yeah. I'm curious, what do you view as the differences in golf instruction between instructing men versus instructing women?
Well, I find, because I have done both. I find with women, you need to make it super fun, and they want to make sure they feel safe, because I think that they feel intimidated, especially if they've grown up around golfers but don't know how to golf themselves. So I think with my golf schools in particular, I make sure we start off with having a great time. We actually start off with welcome and introductions, because women always have stories, and the more we get to know each other, the safer that you feel. So for me, that's worked so well, is to get the ladies to know each other before we even start lessons. And then from there, I think sometimes with women, what they really like are sticky swing thoughts. So some of my sticky swing thoughts that are just simple swing thoughts. So not X factor and this and that, but I talk about turn the shirt, turn the skirt, the flamingo, dirty toe to help women finish their golf swing. So I find those simple swing thoughts have resonated really well with women.
You're an 8-time Canadian long drive champion. You currently hold the Canadian long drive record of 350 yards, 2 feet. What's your best advice for golfers to hit the ball far?
Oh, wow. And this is for both men and women. Number one, it's the turn. Now, I find men do a slightly better job of the turn than women, because women are flexible. So what women tend to do incorrectly is women tend to lift their arms versus turn their torso, turn their upper body. So number one, you've got to have a good turn. Here's a great swing thought for men and women. You need to start your backswing with your lead shoulder. So if you're a right-handed golfer, that's your left shoulder, and a lefty, that's your right shoulder. If you start your backswing with your lead shoulder, it forces you to turn. And then you need to think about, a lot of people think, okay, well, I want to hit it harder. Hit it harder. That's a terrible swing thought, because when you're thinking hit it harder, it's all arms. And your biggest muscles in your body aren't your arms. It's your legs and your core. So if we can get the starting with the downswing needs to start from the ground up, needs to start with kind of that core, the guts, the legs. And if your downswing swing starts there, and that's my idea of turn the shirt in the backswing, leave it. First move in the downswing is turn the pants or turn the skirt.
Those are some pretty big pipes I saw there. Those muscles can probably move the club pretty fast.
Well, it's funny. I always tell my ladies, I'm like, hey, 2 tickets to the gun show. I said, it doesn't matter. I could do 200 push-ups a day. I could bench press 200 pounds 200 times a day, and you won't hit that golf ball 1 yard longer. It all comes from your big muscles, which is that core, the core and legs. And when I do corporate and charity golf tournaments, it's funny. If I'm standing on a hole and I'm hitting against a guy that's 6'5", 240 pounds, but I see him start with his arms, I'm kind of like, got him, because I know my legs and core are stronger than their arms. So that's the key distance.
Once they take that advice and start hitting it further, how do you get them to keep the ball in the fairway?
Well, that's also a great question, especially being a long drive champion. Luckily in long drive, we get 6 balls, so you only need to hit 1 in the grid. But when I'm playing full golf and I don't want to be laying 3 off the tee, alignment, making sure that you're taking time, having a pre-shot routine, taking alignment. I think finding an intermediate target that you are set up with your actual target that you're going, because it's a heck of a lot easier to line your club face up to something that's 1 to 2 feet in front of your ball versus something that's 150 yards away, 200 yards away. So I think by going through a pre-shot routine and alignment process, you're going to hit far more fairways and stay out of the rough and hopefully out of bounds as well too.
Joining us on the VIP Golf Show is Lisa Longball. Now, Lisa, Stalker has had 2 chipping lessons, and last week had Scotty Stiles on the show, and he was grilling Scotty on chipping lessons. So I'm telling him he's either, with all these lessons he's getting on chipping, he's either going to be the best chipper in the world or he's going to get worse. But you got to tack on to this now. What's your best chipping advice? Tell Stalker how to across the green.
Oh, for sure. That's where all our like golfers, that's where we lose those strokes. So smart that Curtis is doing the chipping lessons, because man, it's drive for show, putt for dough. The short game is where it's really at to lower the score. My chipping advice, the flamingo. The two cardinal sins of chipping. Number 1 is breaking your wrists when you chip. Yeah. You actually want a putting stroke. You want to rock those shoulders. And number 2, you have to keep that weight on the lead side. The second you let your weight fall to your back foot, and that's what most people do incorrectly, it's the chunk, it's the skull across the green, it's nasty. So, you got to set that weight on the front side, leave it, and then it's make a putting stroke, no wrist, and you got to brush that grass. And not the tips of the grass, it's the roots of the grass, not a divot per se, but let the wedge do the work. So many people try to lift up their chips, and that's terrible contact. Let the wedge has loft. It's designed to pop the ball up, but you got to brush the grass to make that happen.
Now, Lisa, are you moving your body or just your arms and shoulders?
No, I just move my arms and shoulders. So once I've set that weight on the front side, is there no, hey, remember, golf is a buffet. There's not one way to do golf. Look at Jim Furyk and Louis Oosthuizen, 2 totally different golf swings that get the job done. So in golf, it's kind of like pick what works for you.
Yeah, the last piece of advice I got was to turn my chest, too.
See, in pitching, I do that when I'm pitching. But again, if it works for you, this is my whole thing. If it works, use it.
I got the smothered shot and I got the skull, just patting it.
So, Lisa, your son recently completed his first year in the Western Hockey League with the Red Deer Rebels. How was his season?
Oh, you guys, it was so exciting. So the Red Deer Rebels, Brent Sutter and his team up there, quality character organization. We just feel so lucky for Luke to be up there. He was a first-round draft pick in his WHL year, and to be up there, and all his billet brother was Kai Uchez. who was the captain of the team. And you know what was so cool, gentlemen, is you want to talk about inclusive and someone who just kind of takes a young guy under their wing. That was Kai. We felt so fortunate to have him as Luke's billet brother, and he just included him with the vets. He was invited to come along. And I think when you're invited and you're included and you feel like immediately part of the team, it just helps you perform at your best. So it was so exciting. He ended up getting his first goal as a defenseman, of course, in the Western Hockey League. And Ron McLean put it on Hockey Night in Canada.
All right.
Oh, awesome.
How cool is he's a good Red Deer boy. He's a good Red Deer boy.
Yeah. Have you got that taped?
Oh yeah, exactly. Oh, we sure do. It was so exciting. And then to playoff hockey, I think for my son was able to go 2 rounds. They beat the Medhat Tigers in the first round, which was, of course, their superstar Gavin McKenna, who was just won a gold medal at the U18 last weekend, and in Finland. And so to beat Medhat was huge. And then they went on to the Saskatoon Blades. Unfortunately, they didn't make it past that round, but I'm just so happy. We're born and raised Albertans. So for Luke to be on a team in Alberta, there's 5 WHL teams in Alberta. So my husband and I can go to pretty much every home game, and it's not too far to travel. So we're very fortunate that he's relatively close to home.
Yeah, that's perfect. What's going to keep you busy this year?
Oh my goodness. So my golf schools, which I'm absolutely loving. So that's been awesome, traveling all over North America. I actually leave for Alabama. This is just for a golf tournament where they've brought me in to teach a clinic and to get the participants excited about their round. So I leave for Alabama on Tuesday. Actually, I'm heading to Italy with my family next Friday. We just kind of thought, you know what, life's too short not to get out there and spend that key family time together. So we're super excited about that. And then when I get back, it's off to Prince Edward Island, where I'll be teaching a 3-day golf school there. I've got women from across North America coming. And then I'm doing a massive women's golf day event at the Links at Crowbush Cove. And if anyone goes to Prince Edward Island, put that on your list to play because it's a beauty of a track.
I'm going to play there for the first time this September, going to Crowbush Cove and Cape Breton.
Oh, you're in for a treat. Are you heading up to Cabot Links and Cabot Cliffs?
Yeah.
Oh, Curtis. It's going to be the best trip. Although, Curtis, I had one day. I was there 2 years ago. I only had one day to play. So I played Cabot Links in the morning, Cliffs in the afternoon. That was a rough 36.
Oh,
that was a tough 36.
You poor girl. I feel so bad for you.
But gentlemen, I made a rookie mistake. I wanted to look good, right? You're playing a top 100 course in the world. You want to look good. So I brought brand new golf shoes with me. What was I thinking? My dog retired on 36. So definitely get a caddy. If I can give any advice, the caddy is worth every penny.
I think you have to have a caddy at Crowbush.
Okay. The Cabot courses. Absolutely. Then good. You'll love it. You'll love it.
Awesome. Well, appreciate your time as always, Lisa. Great information. I know all our listeners love it when we have you on.
Well, thank you, gentlemen. And hey, since my Calgary Flames are out, I'm cheering for the Edmonton Oilers. Let's bring a Stanley Cup back to Alberta.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Awesome. Well, have yourself a great day. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, Lisa.
Thank you. Have a great golf season.
Thanks.
All right, that was Lisa Longball. On the other side of the break, we're going to go around YEG and check in with Michael Harrison, the new head professional at the Coal Creek Golf Resort. Stay with us. This is the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
Grab your clubs and tee up for the ultimate summer of golf with Country Club Tour. Get access to 7 premier 18-hole courses plus indoor facilities. It doesn't matter if you're a seasoned pro or just starting out. Country Club Tour has a course for every level of golfer. Get the most out of this golf season at great courses like Goose Hummock, Redtail Landing, Sandpiper, River Ridge, Raven Crest, Whitetail Crossing, or Montgomery Glen. Make the most out of this golf season at countryclubtour.com.
Every golfer's swing is different. TaylorMade Master Fitters customize clubs based on size, speed, and ability. From Tour Pro to the casual golfer, everyone can benefit from clubs that are custom fit for their game. Featuring the most extensive range of custom club components from driver through to putter, TaylorMade Performance Centers offer one-on-one tour-level fittings and TrackMan launch monitor technology. Visit the TaylorMade Performance Center at the Ranch Golf and Country Club to take your golf game to the next level and dial in your equipment. For more details and to book your fitting, visit TaylorMadeFitting.ca.
Here's something we bet you didn't know. The hosts of the VIP Golf Show are also published authors. That's right, your golf show hosts Curtis Stock and Murray McCourt both have incredible books out right now. Search on Amazon for The Turcots, the remarkable story of a horse racing dynasty by Curtis Stock, and Outside the Tee Box, my personal journey and secrets to success in the golf business by Murray McCourt. Order your copies today. Available on Amazon. Now you know.
Are you a business leader looking to connect with other business leaders and grow your business? Corporate Connections is where you want to be. With Corporate Connections, you'll unlock a world of possibilities. Our platform helps create and accelerate business opportunities where members continuously collaborate to move businesses forward. Prepare for extraordinary experiences as members are empowered to expand their horizons, knowledge, and perspectives. Don't miss out on the opportunity to grow your business locally, nationally, or even worldwide. Visit our website at corporateconnections.com today. Corporate Connections, building relationships that matter.
Great news! Goose Hummock Golf Resort is now part of Country Club Tour. Just outside the city, minutes north of Edmonton, nestled amidst nature forest and interlocking ponds, you'll find your tranquil escape. Goose Hummock, a first-class full-service golf experience that speaks directly to rookies and champions alike. Twisting Scottish architecture mixes with an Everglade aesthetic to make the Goose a wonder to see and a marvel to play. Just visit countryclubtour.com to discover how you can make the most of this golf season. Goose Hummock Golf Resort, the place to be in YEG.
Ardent Roof Systems is one of only 5 companies in Western Canada with a Platinum Preferred Contractor status from Owens Corning and the recent recipient of the Owens Corning Top Performer in Canada Award. If your roof has seen too many Alberta winters, it's time to give Stacy and the gang from Ardent a call. From repairs to replacement, Ardent will take care of you. Even if you have another quote, get them out to have a look. For more info, hit ardentroofsystems.com. And you can thank me later.
The Mill Craft Bar and Kitchen.
Your spot to unwind after work. A place to catch up with friends over local craft beers and cocktails, where you can indulge in incredible dishes like smash burgers and brisket, always made from Alberta beef.
The Mill Craft Bar and Kitchen.
Make the most of your night out and head to the Mill. Drink, dine, enjoy.
Call up your friends. Let's meet at the Mill.
Check out their event calendar to see their patio events, where you can enter for a travel voucher to Mexico. See the calendar at themillcbk.ca.
Every golfer's swing is different. Tailor-made master fitters customize clubs based on size, speed, and ability. From tour pro to the casual golfer, everyone can benefit from clubs that are custom fit for their game. Featuring the most extensive range of custom club components from driver through to putter, Tailor-Made Performance Centers offer one-on-one tour-level fittings and TrackMan launch monitor technology. Visit the Tailor-Made Performance Center at the Ranch Golf and Country Club to take your golf game to the next level and dial in your equipment. For more details and to book your fitting, visit tailormadefitting.ca.
Immerse yourself in a world where golf intertwines with the historic valor of the Canadian Armed Forces. At the Edmonton Garrison Memorial Golf Club, every round connects you with the courageous stories of our military's past. With fairways set against genuine combat equipment and historic monuments, your game becomes a meaningful link to the legacy of those who've served. And make sure to aim carefully to avoid a memorable shot off a tank. Get your membership and celebrate the challenge of golf and the honor of our armed forces. Visit egmgolf.com for more.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 70 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf, show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at VIPgolf.ca. We return to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Arden Roofing Systems, with your hosts, Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. My name is Murray McCourt, here along with Curtis Stock. This segment brought to you by the Twin Willows Golf Club, part of Edmonton's golf community since 1965. Visit us at twinwillowsgolf.com, and we're going to get to a quick text here. Good morning, gents. Well, it looks like you guys picked another winner last week, both 2-0. That's impressive, although I don't think it was that difficult so far.
No.
Yeah.
And it's not this week either.
Yeah, it looks like a two-horse race at the Wells Fargo today, but stranger things have happened. Who's taking home the trophy today? And I wrote mine down, and we talked about it in the intermission or in the commercial break. But we're both going the same guy again. I can't get you off my back, Stalker.
No, same with me. I got Rory.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna. Early in the week, it looked like it was going to be a runaway, but I think
Schauffele,
slow and steady wins the race. That's why I'm going to go with McIlroy. I think Schauffele went off a little too hot early in the week, and it's just slowing down now, and Rory's going to catch him, and Rory's gearing up. He always plays well at the Canadian Open, which is upcoming, PGA Championship next week, where Rory's won before at Valhalla.
Yeah.
I think Rory's really got a few things on his plate that he wants to cross off that bucket list here, and he's going to start with it today.
Yeah, I think so too. He was in a bit of a slump, but he seems to be getting everything together again. His putting's good, so
yeah. He's definitely. It's going to be really interesting next week, though. Rory, Koepka, Scheffler. Assuming Scheffler's there, and the baby issue is they have their baby and whatnot. But yeah, going to be an interesting week next week, no doubt about it. Right now, we're going to head around YEG and check in with the Coal Creek Golf Resort and new head professional Michael Harrison. Good morning, Michael. How you doing today?
Good morning, Murray. I'm doing great. Thanks for having me on the show.
Yeah, appreciate your time for sure. Well, congratulations on becoming the head pro at the Coal Creek Golf Resort. Share with us your career in golf so far and what led to you landing your position at Coal Creek.
Yeah, well, I'm a Camrose kid. Grew up playing junior golf in the central Edmonton, Alberta area kind of thing, and played collegiate golf in the ACAC at Augustana. And I joined the PGA Association in 2022. And I was working as an assistant the last couple of years at Coal Creek, and a head position became available this year. And a great spot to kick off my head professional career.
Yeah, you had Coal Creek is one of my favorite courses. I'm sure there's lots to like about it for you too. There's those two par fours that are dogleg lefts with when you stand on the tee, all you see is black sand bunkers. And how do you navigate through that?
Yeah, so our 7th and 14th, they're great risk reward par fours, and if you're able to hit a good drive, you can definitely turn it into birdie opportunities. But you got to avoid those traps because it can turn on you pretty quickly and become a challenge. Definitely you're rewarded with a good drive there, and a poor tee shot might make the hole difficult for you.
Yeah, we met for the first time on Thursday when I was out there, and we were talking about your good tournament result at Pitcher Butte. On the PGA of Alberta's Players Stop, you were just one shot short of making the playoff. Any shots you'd like to have back on that?
It was a challenging day. We had a lot of wind that day, and it was my first time around the course there at Picture Butte, so I was just kind of feeling my way around. There was just a couple tricky shots there, misjudging the wind for sure. That probably cost me a stroke here or there, but overall, I was really happy with how I played, and that's a good way to start the season. Kind of build some confidence before some bigger events later on this season.
I've never played Picture Butte, and you hadn't until this week. What's it like?
It's a nice layout. Pretty good conditions for early in the year. Definitely got to be spot on around the greens. They're small greens and lots of slope that they have there, and also a lot of good risk reward holes as well, where you can go for par fours. You can try driving greens. Par fives are definitely reachable. You can give yourself some eagle looks, birdie looks if you're playing well. So definitely a fun track to play. I know it's a good place to kind of start the year. Give yourself some birdie looks and shoot some low numbers. So really happy with my experience there.
Joining us on the VIP Golf Show is Michael Harrison, head professional at the Coal Creek Golf Resort. So have there been any changes or improvements that you've done at Coal Creek recently? I know you did the 9th hole last year, but is there anything else on on the plate that way?
So last year we put in a new tournament tee on the 18th, and that's been a pretty big change that we can use that tee deck for tournaments, and it lengthened the hole by about 35 yards, I believe, and it brings those cross bunkers into play on the 18th. Kind of makes you think about that tee shot a little bit more. Believe me, you don't want to play that hole into the wind now, because those bunkers are staring you dead in the face. But I think it makes you play the hole the way that I think Puttycomb wanted the hole to be played. So you've got kind of a split fairway option there, and if you're really feeling confident, you could try to take it over the bunkers. But just adds a little bit. Yeah, so then it brings that option into you can play right of the bunkers or left of the bunkers if you want, and just more of a strategic hole now. So that's one big change that we brought in. We've now completed all of our cart paths on the course, which we're excited about. So if we happen to get some heavy rains, we don't have to close our course anymore. We can still play. We'll just be cart path only kind of thing on those days. So yeah, we completed the last path there on 15 this spring, and yeah, that turned out great. We're excited about that. And one last thing, we did some work in our tournament building, some renos that needed to be done there, and just kind of enhanced the building there. So we're gonna be able to give the tournaments that come through and play at our course a little bit better of a facility there to have their banquet and prizing and all that. So yeah, definitely a few improvements that we've made this year, and we're excited about for sure.
Yeah, Murray mentioned number 9. That was a huge change by enlarging the landing area and leveling off that left side, because you could hit a good drive and you'd be in the water, but not anymore.
Yeah, we're super happy with how that turned out. Lots of good feedback about that. It's a much more fair tee shot. It's still a challenging hole, but but you are rewarded with a good tee shot and a good approach. There's still plenty of challenge around the green there to make your par, but yeah, very happy with how the 9th turned out.
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, that was the only flaw, and now that's gone, so it's perfect out there. What?
Absolutely.
I think it is anyway. What was the biggest impetus into you becoming a professional golfer?
Well, I was at college at Augustana. Bill Penny was our golf coach, a longtime PGA member and head professional. Yes, absolutely. So just kind of working under Bill while he was my coach, just kind of saw what kind of opportunities you can have as a head professional, and just how to conduct yourself and stuff like that. And yeah, so just working with Bill, and that was probably one of the big reasons why I decided to kind of join the PGA. Another reason would be my brother Andrew. He's pursuing professional golf as well, and it just kind of seemed like it was a good opportunity for me to get involved with as well. So yeah, a couple reasons why I decided to join the PGA for sure.
Do you have any upcoming events at Coal Creek?
Yes, we do. We have a number of events coming up. We just had our spring Ironman yesterday, and that was a great success. We had 144 participants, and it was an awesome day for it. So coming up, not this week, but next week, we've got our men's and ladies' night starting off with ladies' night on the 22nd. Men's night starts on the 23rd. For those who haven't played our men's or ladies' night before, we do a 9-hole shotgun, 6 o'clock in the evening. We have a meal. We do hole prizes on every hole. we've got team prizes as well to hand out. So it's really a great night. You get lots of value there for sure. So we're excited for those kicking off right away here. We've got the RBC Scramble local qualifier coming up on May 24th. Registration deadline is coming right up on Tuesday. We've got room for 5 more teams, so we'd like to fill it if possible. You can find more information on the RBC Scramble on their website there, and registration is also on the website. Another big event coming up first week of June, the 3rd to the 5th. We've got the Edmonton Golf Association BMW Open and Arctic Spa Senior Open. So we're excited to be hosting that one. Again, if you're interested in registering for that, you can find information at the Edmonton Golf Association website there. And still plenty of room for golfers. If you're looking to play some competitive golf, you need a handicap less than 10, I believe, for the amateurs, and it's open to professionals as well. And there's a nice little prize purse there. So definitely, if you're interested, that's another event coming up. And just lastly, we're doing a new event for us at Coal Creek on June 21st. It's a Friday. We're calling it Golf's Longest Day. It's going to be an evening shotgun. We're going to have a meal before the event goes out. We're gonna do a 6 o'clock shotgun and just kind of take advantage of the daylight there that we have on one of the longest days of the year. And if you're coming out from the city and you're thinking, oh man, how would I get back to the city? It's going to be a late night. Well, we've got camping here on site, and you can definitely stay with us and take advantage of that. So that's a new one coming up for us. We're pretty excited about it. We'll see how that all goes for us. But that's kind of what we got coming up in the next month or so here at Coal Creek.
Joining us on the VIP Golf Show is Michael Harrison from the Coal Creek Golf Resort. Now, Michael, tell us about your green fee specials for this season and corporate packages that you have available.
Yeah, so we've got our Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday weekday special once again here at Coal Creek. $62 for 18 holes. That's with a golf cart as well. So all day throughout the season on Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, just $62. Pretty good value there for sure.
Really good value.
We also have a twilight rate daily starting at 3 p.m. So throughout the weekdays, twilight rate $62, and on the weekend twilight goes to $74. So couple specials there. If you're coming out later in the day, definitely some good value there. As far as corporate offerings go, we do have a 50 pass pack for businesses if they're interested. Those go for $3,400, and you get 14-day booking privileges, and it's definitely great value, especially if you're playing your golf on the weekend and you want to bring customers, clients out to the course. That's definitely one of our options. We're also we're seeking some whole sign sponsorships and digital media sponsorships that we offer here at the course. With those, we offer 12 golf passes, and if you're looking to kind of advertise your business, and also if you like golf and you want to get a little bit of a bonus out of that, we attract about 30,000 golfers to the course every year. So it's a good way to promote your business. And if you're interested in either of those whole sign or digital media sponsorships, you can definitely talk to me at the golf course. You can give me an email at golf@coalcreek.ca, and we'd love to have some more businesses come on board with us this year.
Michael, if people are looking to book a tee time at Coal Creek, how can they do that?
Yeah, so we're kind of old school. We do a lot of bookings over the phone still, so you can reach us at 780-663-2473. Also, we've got our website up and running, CoalCreekGolfResort.com. And there's a link there to our Tee On online booking, and that's also a handy tool that you can use to get your tee times out here.
Awesome. Well, appreciate your time. Have yourself a great Sunday.
Thanks, Murray. You guys have a great day.
Okay, thanks, Michael.
All right, that was Michael Harrison from the Coal Creek Golf Resort. On the other side of the break, Stalker and I will catch up all things local golf. This is the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
Escape the ordinary and experience golfing paradise at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Immerse yourself in our exceptional layout and enjoy excellent conditions that will take your game to the next level. Challenge yourself with a unique twist. Tackle the only black sand traps in all of Alberta. And why not extend your stay? Relax in one of our spacious RV lots, offering the perfect blend of comfort and convenience. Visit coalcreek.ca now to book your tee time and plan your unforgettable getaway at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Your perfect golfing escape awaits.
This summer, across the province, Alberta Golf is running elite amateur championships, including an all-abilities event for the disabled golfing community. Our recreational brand, Upswing, will have events and activations to help all golfers find their fun. Upswing is offering $20,000 in grants for your event. More at upswinggolf.ca. Our Youth on Course program has tee times for $5. If you're an avid golfer or new to the game, we have something for everyone. More at albertagolf.org.
Trestle Creek Golf Resort, just 45 minutes west of Edmonton, is one of the best RV resorts in Alberta. With a championship golf course, water park, sports park, and spectacular views, you won't want to leave. Spend your time relaxing and getting back to the great outdoors. Phase 5 lots are selling now with prices starting at $89,000. You can live year-round or just spend the summer. Either way, Trestle Creek has you covered with plenty of year-round activities. Book your tour or tee time at trestlecreek.ca.
Get all the latest news and takes on everything Oilers with Dustin Nielsen and Tom Gazzola on the Oil Stream. Live at noon, Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. Only on EdmontonSportsTalk.com.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 75 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf. Show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at vipgolf.ca.
Trestle Creek Golf Resort, just 45 minutes west of Edmonton, is one of the best RV resorts in Alberta. With a championship golf course, water park, sports park, and spectacular views, you won't want to leave. Spend your time relaxing and getting back to the great outdoors. Phase 5 lots are selling now with prices starting at $89,000. You can live year-round or just spend the summer. Either way, Trestle Creek has you covered with plenty of year-round activities. Book your tour or tee time at trestlecreek.ca.
Come get your game on at The Ranch. The Ranch lets it all hang out with a championship caliber design, premier conditions, and above all, a fun laid-back experience. Get top-notch service and unmatched value every time you play at The Ranch. Think you have what it takes to go low? The best value for your golfing buck is always The Ranch. The Ranch Golf and Country Club. 10, 50, 100, and 200 round packs on sale. TheRanchGolf.com.
Let your perfect day of golf start at the 27-hole Legends Golf and Country Club. With picturesque views over the River Valley and only 4 minutes off the RM Road exit off the Henday, the Legends also features a large grass-driving tee range and the world's largest golf car museum. Visit the legendsgolf.ca website to plan your next round with drone flights over all 3 nines. To book your tee time at Edmonton's finest full-facility 27-hole golf course, call 780-449-4911.
I came in 2 under par.
I ended up in the pond again.
Whether you're an old pro or just out for fun, Devon Golf is the course to hit, no matter how skilled you are. Just 30 minutes from Edmonton, Devon Golf boasts scenic valley views and incredible conditions. Golf 18 tree-lined holes along the North Saskatchewan River, or if you're just here for the post-game celebration, check out the Greens restaurant for a bite on their patio. Devon Golf, truly a hidden gem. To book your tee time, visit devongolf.ca.
Step onto the course with confidence. Introducing the Tour 360 24 by Adidas. Refined style meets elite performance as the Tour 360 wraps you in the confidence to elevate your game. Crafted from premium materials and boasting cutting-edge performance, this shoe offers the perfect fit, maximum comfort, and unparalleled performance. Right now, during our Addy Buck promotion, when you purchase any 2024 Adidas golf shoe, like the Tour 360 24, you'll receive $50 towards any additional Adidas golf items from the Pro Shop. Bring confidence to your game. Adidas.ca.
We return to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Arden Roofing Systems, with your hosts, Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Welcome back to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. My name is Murray McCourt, here along with Curtis Stock. This segment is brought to you by Corporate Connections. Are you a business leader looking to connect with other business leaders to create and accelerate business opportunities, experience the extraordinary, make smarter decisions faster, and ultimately grow your business? If so, Corporate Connections is where you want to be. Email Executive Director Pat Stride at pstride@corporateconnections.com. or visit corporateconnections.com for more information. And Stalker, it is Mother's Day today.
Apparently it is.
Yes, it is. So I want to do a big shout out. I know my mom's watching, so happy Mother's Day, Mom. She texted me in the commercial break and said she liked my shirt. Do you like my shirt, Stalker?
Yeah, I like your shirt.
Do you like my shirt?
Yeah.
Well, we have Ryan Ducet from Adidas on, so I figured I better wear an Adidas shirt when Adidas is coming on today. So, but anyways, happy Mother's Day, Mom. And also a huge Mother's Day shout out to my wife, Jessica. We celebrated yesterday because I'm going golfing after this, so maybe not the best Mother's Day thing to do the show and then go play golf, but we celebrated Mother's yesterday. Took her out for brunch with our son Luke to the Sawmill, had a great time. How about you? Any big Mother's Day plans?
We're going to go to River Cree this afternoon, 1 o'clock for a Mother's Day special. Happy Mother's Day, Barb. I always love having you around me.
All right. Well, happy Mother's Day to all mothers that are out there listening, but I really appreciate those mothers for us. Hey, Stalker,
Yeah.
gotta like it. Well, local events. Well, actually, question of the day. We talked about it a little bit on the first show, but question of the day is, what are you most looking forward to this golf season? Obviously, for you, it's going to PEI.
And Cape Breton,
And Cape Breton, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be special at the end of the month of August and the first part of September. So my son turns 30, so we thought we'd do something special.
Yeah, as you should. Good for you. For me, Saturday nights for us is always so special because our son just loves to golf. And so every Saturday night we go out to the ranch. I practice on Saturday mornings. So we go out to the ranch every Saturday, and Luke and my wife hit golf balls. And I just get to sit there and watch Luke hit golf balls, and I just love it because he loves golfing, and it's just so special to watch him improve and just how much he loves it. So that's what I'm most looking forward to, is every Saturday night hanging out with my family at the ranch and
great.
Watching my kid enjoy golf. That's special. It's a great game, which
Yeah.
is why you and I have been in it for so long, but it's just great to see my little guy love it as much as he does. So
Yeah. My son was the same way. He started off when he was really young, and he's gotten pretty good.
Yeah, I bumped into him. He played at the ranch this week.
Played at the ranch, the tournament, yeah.
That was awesome. So, local events, we actually had a couple. The season is really kicking off now.
Yeah, we had, let me get my notes here, in the Maple Leaf Junior Golf Tour at Lethbridge's Spring Classic at Paradise Canyon, and some good showing from Edmonton players in the junior boys division. Edmonton's Kenny Taylor, who's 17, finished second, albeit a long 6 shots behind Calgary's Tobias Buffum, who shot 68-71, and Taylor was 72-73, and Edmonton's Ryan Garbett was third after shooting 75-72, so a good showing there. And then the PGA of Alberta, we mentioned Picture Butte. That was their first stop, and Michael Harrison finishing 1 shot out of a playoff. He was one back of Lethbridge's Taylor Jetton, who won in the playoff over Desert Bloom's Dylan Bastel. Jetton and Bastel were deadlocked with 67s. Harrison shot a tidy 68, so good showing there.
Yeah, 68 for Michael Harrison when he's never seen the golf course before.
That's pretty good, eh?
That is pretty good, no doubt about it. So, other tournaments coming up this week. I know I'm playing in a PGA event on Thursday this week, so we'll have more to talk about next week for sure. Now, but what about, your thoughts? We talked with Bob Weeks about Taylor Pendrith winning last week on the PGA Tour. What are your thoughts on that? It's always great to see Canadians.
Anytime a Canadian wins, it's great.
It's special, absolutely.
The only bad thing about that, if you were watching it, you had to feel sorry for Ben Coles, who kind of blew it up on the 18th hole. Bad drive, bad approach, and then missing his par putt. And
that's golf, and that's a young guy trying to get his first victory.
That's right.
And Pendrith was the one that got it done, and he didn't. But you got to give him some credit because he birdied 16 and 17
Absolutely.
to get in that position. So, there's the yin and the yang of golf, but, it's special. Like, I am a Tiger Woods guy, as you know, but then I'm a Canadian guy.
Yeah.
And we got to Jess's parents on Sunday after golf just in time to watch
perfect.
the victory. And when he made the putt and he won, myself and my son and my wife, we were all, and her parents were all just cheering and celebrating along with all of Canada when the Canadian wins. It's very special when that happens, and we're going to see it more and more because these guys are good.
These guys are really good, and they're just coming along. Especially Pendrith, I think. Now that he won that, I mean, he's having a good showing this week. Final round today, and I think he's just going to keep improving now that he's got over the hump.
Well, when we had Danny Saul on last week, he had played Corey Connors and Pendrith were partners the week before at the Zurich, right? And so he was saying that Pendrith's game is there. He's got it going on right now. And so, Danny knew what he was talking about because he did get the win, and now he's moving along nicely here. So that's great. How about hole-in-ones? Was there some hole-in-ones in Edmonton this week?
There were two at the Derrick. Berkeley Elliott, number 8, deck 2, 7-iron from 144 yards. And Jeff Woodward got his on number 16 from deck 2 from 135 yards with an 8-iron into the wind. So 2 from the Derrick.
All right. So it's a slow start for hole-in-ones.
Yeah, we got to get more courses letting me know when they get a hole-in-one, or people just send me a text at curtisstock@icloud.com and we'll read it out.
Yeah, sounds good. Now, golf this week. What did you do for golf this week, Stalker?
I played Victoria, first men's night of the year. Then I played Cardiff, and where else did I play?
You played Coal Creek?
Coal Creek, of course, on Thursday.
Okay, so how did it go at all those places? How are the courses?
Coal Creek is great. It's in great shape. And Victoria's coming along, and Cardiff's good fairways, good greens, and a little heat. They'll be really good. So I like playing out there.
And how about Vic?
Victoria's good. It's not bad at all.
I drove by it the other day. I was going to a little seminar thing at the Royal Glenora Club and drove right by it. And it looked like it was okay. Driving by it on the road for sure.
Yeah. It's good.
Yeah. So I actually played 27 holes this week. I had my match last Sunday with Carius and whatnot, and so I'm actually getting better, Stalker. I'm hitting the ball. The rust is coming off, starting to hit the ball pretty good. And then I played 9 holes.
You always hit the ball good.
Yeah, some days, anyways. But on Thursday we had that corporate tournament that your son played in.
Right.
The course was empty, so I went and walked 9 holes. I played 9 holes walking in an hour and 5 minutes. But I have some stalkeritis though. Maybe you're wearing off on me because I hit 9 greens in regulation in the 9 holes.
And
so usually I'd be 2-3 under maybe when that happens. Nope, even par. Yeah, 1 3-putt
9
bogey.
regulation.
Yep, 1 3-putt bogey and 1 2-putt birdie. On the par 5 13, and then I just can't make any putts. Stalkeritis, that's what that's called.
That's right. Yeah. Now it's chipperitis too.
What do you got coming up this week?
I'm not sure where we're playing this week. There's 4 of us. We try to find a different course, and I'm not sure where we're going to go this week. But we'll play Victoria on Wednesday.
Right. Well, I got some good. I have a different group today. I invited you to play today.
Yeah.
So because Frank Saravalli is in town, and he's a regular on Carius' show, and so it's me and Carius and Saravalli. I invited you to play with us. So Frank Saravalli is one of the biggest NHL insiders that are out there behind Bob McKenzie and Darren Drager. But so that'll be fun playing with him today. A little mix-up in our groups on Sunday. But then Thursday, Sean Piercy and I are playing in the PGA of Alberta first round of the match play at Colonial. So I'll be playing Colonial on Thursday, so I can give a report next week on that. And as I touched base with you on last week, on Friday, I've been invited by the big wig from Golf North that owns Wolf Creek and Jim Boomer to play at Wolf Creek. So I have a few games this week. My first week of a bigger amount of golf being played, and a couple of trips away from the ranch, which will be nice to get out and play some other golf courses too.
Yeah, Wolf Creek is still one of my favorites. I like the old course.
Yeah, well, how do you not? I mean, that's just an iconic layout, and so much history with the Alberta Open there for years and whatnot. Wolf Creek's a special place. I just wish they never went to that other side and built that South 9 and then the other, because Wolf Creek is to me anyways. Wolf Creek is the old course, and it's just a fabulous 18 holes.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of the other side, the South 9, but.
Yeah, we keep hearing the conditions there haven't been great the past couple of years, and they did go into receivership, and Golf North owns it now. So it'd be interesting to play there on Friday, see how what kind of changes Golf North is making, and see how it's coming along. But looking forward to a great week. The weather should be good. Hopefully the smoke goes away, and it'll be a good week.
Yeah.
Well, on the other side of the break, we are going to talk some golf fashion with Ryan Ducet. He is the regional sales leader for Western Canada for Adidas. Stay with us. This is the VIP Golf Show on Edmonton Sports Talk.
This summer, across the province, Alberta Golf is running elite amateur championships, including an all-abilities event for the disabled golfing community. Our recreational brand, Upswing, will have events and activations to help all golfers find their fun. Upswing is offering $20,000 in grants for your event. More at upswinggolf.ca. Our Youth on Course program has tee times for $5. If you're an avid golfer or new to the game, we have something for everyone. More at albertagolf.org.
Your logo matters. So if you're gonna put it onto something, it's gonna be tough enough to be useful. Tough Stuff Promotions works as hard as you do to create personalized swag that's tough enough for your hard-working name. Whether it's promotional items, branded clothing, industrial workwear, golf, or athletics, Tough Stuff works hard for hard-working folks. Get the tough stuff you need when you need it. For easy ordering, call 780-470-4545 or visit toughstuffpromotions.com.
Why tee off at the Ranch Golf and Country Club?
A fun, unique layout offering premier conditions. The Ranch has been ranked as one of the top public courses in Canada.
Unmatched value. Score Golf Magazine rated the Ranch as the best value in Edmonton.
The service, from tournaments to special events to the pro shop. Superior service that makes every visit exceptional.
The Ranch Golf and Country Club, a laid-back environment where anyone can enjoy an amazing day on the fairways. For details, visit theranchgolf.com.
Here's something we bet you didn't know. The hosts of the VIP Golf Show are also published authors. That's right, your golf show hosts Curtis Stock and Murray McCourt both have incredible books out right now. Search on Amazon for The Turcottes, the remarkable story of a horse racing dynasty by Curtis Stock, and Outside the Tee Box, my personal journey and secrets to success in the golf business by Murray McCourt. Order your copies today, available on Amazon. Now you know. Acme Scrap Iron and Metals offers fast, friendly, and reliable service. They will supply containers of different sizes to remove all types of metals and for the removal of demolition waste. Plus, they buy steel, cast iron, copper, aluminum, brass, and more. With 48 years in business, Acme Scrap Iron and Metals has created a strong commitment to the proper handling of materials and adhere to environmental standards. Visit acmescrapmetal.com for hours of operation and call 780-447-1623 to arrange for a container.
Let your perfect day of golf start at the 27-hole Legends Golf and Country Club. With picturesque views over the River Valley and only 4 minutes off the RM Road exit off the Henday, the Legends also features a large grass-driving tee range and the world's largest golf car museum. Visit the legendsgolf.ca website to plan your next round with drone flights over all 3 nines. To book your tee time at Edmonton's finest full-facility 27-hole golf course, call 780-449-4911.
Immerse yourself in a world where golf intertwines with the historic valor of the Canadian Armed Forces. At the Edmonton Garrison Memorial Golf Club, every round connects you with the courageous stories of our military's past. With fairways set against genuine combat equipment and historic monuments, your game becomes a meaningful link to the legacy of those who've served. And make sure to aim carefully to avoid a memorable shot off a tank. Get your membership and celebrate the challenge of golf and the honor of our armed forces. Visit egmgolf.com for more.
Do not miss the Ardent Roof Systems Charity Golf Tournament presented by Pioneer Golf Company, Canadian-made golf accessories. Friday, July 5th, the Ranch Golf and Country Club, one of Alberta's premier championship golf courses. For sponsorship info or to register, go to ardentroofsystems.com. Your round includes breakfast, the famous ranch steak dinner, a massive silent auction, and a chance to give back to an unbelievable cause. The Stollery Child Life Program, the Ardent Roof Systems Annual Charity Golf Tournament, one of the best tournaments of the summer.
Are you a business leader looking to connect with other business leaders and grow your business? Corporate Connections is where you want to be. With Corporate Connections, you'll unlock a world of possibilities. Our platform helps create and accelerate business opportunities where members continuously collaborate to move businesses forward. Prepare for extraordinary experiences as members are empowered to expand their horizons, knowledge, and perspectives. Don't miss out on the opportunity to grow your business locally, nationally, or even worldwide. Visit our website at corporateconnections.com today. Corporate Connections, building relationships that matter.
The Mill Craft Bar and Kitchen.
Your spot to unwind after work. A place to catch up with friends over local craft beers and cocktails, where you can indulge in incredible dishes like smash burgers and brisket, always made from Alberta beef.
The Mill Craft Bar and Kitchen.
Make the most of your night out and head to the Mill. Drink, dine, enjoy.
Call up your friends. Let's meet at the Mill.
Check out their event calendar to see their patio events and plan your night out at the Mill. See the calendar at themillcbk.ca.
We return to the VIP Golf Show, presented by Ardent Roofing Systems, with your hosts, Murray McCourt and Curtis Stock, only on your clear choice for sports, Edmonton Sports Talk.
Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof Systems here on Edmonton Sports Talk. I'm Murray McCourt here along with Curtis Stock. This segment is brought to you by the Stony Plain Golf Club. Whether you're looking to get custom fit clubs or lessons to improve your swing, check out the Stony Plain Golf Course at golfstonyplain.com. And it is now trivia time. Our trivia contest is brought to you by Tough Stuff Promotions. Tough Stuff works as hard as you do to create personalized swag that's tough enough for your hardworking name. Call 780-470-4545 or visit toughstuffpromotions.com for all your logo merchandise needs. The winner of the contest will get a complimentary custom fitting at the TaylorMade Performance Center and a gift card to the Keg Steakhouse and Bar. With 5 locations around Edmonton, why not tonight? All right, Stalker, what do you got for us this week?
Well, we had a little confusion last week on the question was, how old was Tiger Woods when he got his first hole-in-one? If you Google it, it said 6.
Yeah.
But YouTube had an interview with Tiger on it, and he said he was 8. So I got to believe in Tiger.
Well, so you mean you can't believe everything you read on the internet, hey?
Apparently not.
All right. Well,
so this week's question, this is a little different. True or false question, Murray. A man has won an event on the LPGA Tour. Has a man won on an event on the LPGA Tour, true or false?
Yeah. Now, you wouldn't be asking this question if it was the obvious answer. Not that I'm telling you what the answer is, but my goodness, this is weird. That is a weird one.
That's a weird one.
I'll give you that. Well, we're going to talk some golf fashion now as we welcome Ryan Ducet, the regional sales leader of Western Canada with Adidas, to the show. Good morning, Deuce. How are you?
I'm good, Murray and Curtis. How you guys doing today?
Good, Ryan.
Yeah, doing really well, Ryan. Thanks for coming. Hey, just so you know, my mother texted me today while we've been on the show and said she loves my shirt. So Adidas is rocking it with my shirt today, Deuce.
And I bought
that's good. You know what? Go ahead, Curtis.
I was just going to say, and I bought a new pair of golf shoes finally. And they're Adidas. They're the most comfortable shoe I've ever worn, golf shoes or runners or anything else. They're just perfect. I don't know what brand they are exactly, but they're Adidas. But I mean the name of it.
Right, yeah.
Well, I appreciate you guys wearing the gear today.
Well, tell us, Deuce, tell us about the new products Adidas Golf has brought to the market in 2024.
You bet. Yeah, we're really excited with the footwear lineup that we brought to the market in 2024, and the response from our buyers have been really positive, and kind of our flagship product certainly is our Tour 360 shoe. That's been kind of an iconic shoe. It's been on the market for 19 years. This year in 2024, we made the most enhancements we ever have, whether it was rebuilding the heel, adding some additional premium boost cushioning to the shoe. It is a spiked golf shoe, so it is a shoe that you're going to see some of the best players in the world wear. We've got Canadian Nick Taylor wearing it. Xander Schauffele's going to be wearing it today. Hopefully he secures the win at the Wells Fargo. So it's definitely for that golfer that's looking for a really high performance spiked golf shoe, and it's been in the market for a long time. But I would say this is probably the best version that we've had in the market, and so far the response from tour players, amateurs has been really strong. So that's obviously kind of in that upper echelon price point. And then we launched a new S2G leather shoe, and that S2G means street to golf. So it has a little bit of a more casual lifestyle sneaker feel. It is a spikeless shoe. So it is kind of a shoe that you can wear through all aspects of your day. You could put it on in the morning, run some errands, and go to the driving range and hit some golf balls afterwards. So certainly we're very excited with the footwear we have in the market, and then from an apparel standpoint, some of the product on the market this year had a little more of a classic feel to it. There was some pretty bold patterns and prints, but I would say the color palette was pretty muted, so it was really well received and has a bit of a kind of a classic look to it.
Where's Adidas seeing the biggest growth in golf, Ryan?
You know what, I would say certainly in the ladies market. We have seen so many women take up the game over the last 3 or 4 years, and there may be a different consumer than what we had 10 or 15 years ago in the market. So as a brand, we need to make sure that we're coming out with some products that maybe cater to this new golfer a little bit differently than the traditional golfer. And we really feel that the need for creating kind of more athletic leisure pieces that you can wear on and off the golf course, whether that's a jogger pant or a legging, or even just a sleeveless polo that somebody would be comfortable wearing kind of on and off the golf course. Because the one feedback we've had from the market, both for men and for women, is they want pieces of apparel that are going to perform really great on the golf course, look good, but something they can wear away from the golf course and it doesn't scream like they just got off the golf course. So I think that's really where we're trying to find a great assortment for the golfers and really fit the need of a very diverse market. There's a lot of people that are getting into golf and feel that the game is pretty cool, that maybe 5 or 6 years ago golf wouldn't have necessarily been on their radar. So that that could be people taking up the game that are doing top golf, or really just going to the driving range, and that's how they're getting into the game. So we need to make sure that we have some apparel and footwear options that that meet their needs as well.
What are some upcoming trends or developments that golf enthusiasts can look forward to from Adidas in the near future?
You know what? I would say definitely, sticking with products that you can kind of wear in all aspects of your life. So that could be, a 5-pocket pant for the men, or a 5-pocket short that you would be just as comfortable wearing on the weekend as you would kind of playing golf, and definitely, hoodies and layering pieces. Certainly in Canada, we love our rainwear and our layering pieces, because we do have a short season and we do have to play in some less than ideal conditions sometimes. So we do sell a lot of layering pieces and hoodies. So having stuff that you can wear, on and off the golf course is certainly something that we're really making sure to add to the lineup. Certainly some of that vintage look, whether it's from a footwear perspective, putting some golf DNA into a Stan Smith golf shoe. The Stan Smith Adidas shoe has been in the market for decades, and it was built as a tennis shoe, but we actually were able to work with the Adidas Originals team, and we came up with a version of the Stan Smith that has a 1-year waterproof guarantee. It has a spikeless outsole, so it has that really classic tennis shoe look, but you can it's designed to be worn on the golf course. And we're really excited. The Adidas Originals brand is getting more involved in the golf market, and we're able to take some of the cool original silhouette shoes, whether it's a Stan Smith or a Samba golf shoe, where these are really popular fashion shoes, but we're able to redesign them as a golf shoe, so they still have that classic fashion look, but has the functionality of a golf shoe with a 1-year waterproof guarantee. We rebuild the sole a little bit to make it, make sure that we have some extra EVA cushioning in the heel where your heel is striking when you're walking the golf course. So yeah, it's just a really, really exciting time in golf because there's just, golf fashion is kind of top of mind for a lot of people.
Yeah, for sure. Are there any Adidas golf promotions currently running?
Yeah, at the beginning of every year, we do the Addy Buck promotion. So this is a promotion that you'll see, across Canada, where if you buy a pair of new 2024 Adidas golf shoes, you get $50 towards an additional Adidas purchase. So that's a great way for you to get a new pair of shoes, but then you can grab a polo or a hoodie or a pair of shorts off the rack and you get $50 off that additional item. It's just a great way. We do find that a lot of golfers buy shoes at the beginning of the year, whether they play their first round of golf and their old leather golf shoes are all shriveled up and not as comfortable as they maybe, as they were 5 or 6 years ago. But as you were mentioning, Curtis, you said you just got a new pair of shoes. So we do find that a lot of golfers do buy shoes in the first 2 or 3 months of the year. So this is just a great promo to not only have them grab a great pair of Adidas shoes, but maybe they can grab a piece of apparel that they've had their eye on in the pro shop. So this is a promo that's just hugely successful for us, and it's a great way to get that Adidas gear on people's feet and on their backs.
Joining us on the VIP Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof Systems is Ryan Ducet, who is the regional sales leader in Western Canada for Adidas. Now, Duce, I couldn't agree with you more on the changes in the fashion with Adidas. I had 2 hoodies in my closet that I've had for a number of years that I basically only would have worn, say, if I was doing some yard work or something like that. But now I probably got 6 or 8 hoodies that are fashion pieces that, I would wear golfing or just wearing out, to a pub for a drink with my wife or something like that. It's really changed, really evolved. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, we have seen dress codes get a little more casual. And you know what? Almost any golf course around the city is going to allow you're now allowed to wear hoodies on the golf course. And, sometimes we're putting a DWR, which would be kind of a water repellent finish on it as well. So it's kind of a lifestyle piece, but it has some really good technical features as well. And we're using some of our Cold Dot Ready technology as well, which kind of gives you some really nice warmth when you're wearing it. But we're also incorporating a 4-way stretch. So this isn't that old, that cotton poly blend hoodie that you had when you were in high school. This still has a really, really good technical, features to it that make sure that it performs well on the golf course, but it does kind of have that nice casual look.
What are some of the key factors that influence purchasing decisions for golfers when it comes to choosing apparel?
I think really it's a matter of, finding something that that you can wear, in all aspects of your life. I think with whether it's a polo or layering piece or a pair of shorts, people are looking for that versatility. And I would say one trend that I've seen is certainly, bold prints for men's fashion has certainly been kind of, top of mind over the last 2 or 3 years with a lot of brands, where you're doing something maybe more of a core muted pant or short, whether it's a black, gray, or navy. But then maybe being a little more creative and trying some flashier colors for your polo or for your layering piece. And then for ladies golf dresses have really, really kind of exploded over the last 5 or 6 years. With the Adidas dresses that we have in the market, they have pockets. They come with a legging short. You can wear them on and off the golf course. We're actually getting feedback from some of our bigger resorts across North America that there's people that are playing golf in them. They're playing pickleball in them. They're just able to wear these ladies' golf dresses in many different elements of their life. So, it does kind of tie to that versatility and I think it just offers a nice variety for them. And they're just very functional dresses as well.
How do you see the future of golf apparel and equipment evolving, and how is Adidas positioned to lead in this changing landscape?
You know what? We're really just trying to push the envelope from a technical perspective. So we want to make sure that the products that we're putting to the market have really good 4-way mechanical stretch. They're breathable, but they also have to look good. So we want something that's going to perform for the best athletes, on the PGA and LPGA tour, but it also has to look good. So every year our design team is taking inspiration from, the runways of Paris, and they're trying to obviously mute it down a little bit for maybe a more conservative golf clientele. But it's really just trying to push the envelopes. Every year we're coming out with 2 or 3 new fabrics that offer that breathability and that 4-way stretch. And obviously wanted to make sure that we have some unique and bold colors, each year, so that each collection looks different. And I think that's certainly where the challenge is. And, we get a lot of great feedback from the market, whether it's, Murray and Sean at the ranch or some of our key partners. We take a lot of that feedback for what they're hearing from their customers back to our design team. And it might not be instantaneous changes, but they're always looking for feedback for what the market's doing. And certainly I think that's where we're excited, because each year we are coming out with some new technologies, whether it's a new waterproof jacket or layering piece, or a new twist knit fabric that we launched last year that offers really good 4-way stretch, is super lightweight, but just comfortable as well and not too sheer. So they're just pushing the envelope to come up with some new fabrics, and that, that plain old striped shirt is certainly something that's kind of been retired a little bit.
Ryan, where can golfers find Adidas products in Alberta and more specifically Edmonton?
So I've got a ton of support from a lot of off course and green grass customers. Certainly have a lot of great Adidas product at the ranch. The Corey, Stony Plain Golf Course, a lot of the private clubs across the region as well. DeBoer's Golf in Edmonton have been certainly a big supporter of mine, and I do have, like I said, a ton of support from the golf industry in the Edmonton market. And our product I think it's priced right, it fits great, and it just really caters to all the different golfers out there. So certainly, when you're teeing it up over the next 2 or 3 weeks, certainly take a look in the golf shop. And then certainly, like I said, our footwear collection in 24 is probably as strong as I've ever been able to sell in as a sales rep. So far the response has been really strong.
One last one for you, Deuce. Our question of the week on the show is, what are you most looking forward to this golf season?
For me, my son, he turns 10 here in a couple of weeks. So just kind of getting out and playing more golf with him this summer. He's taken some lessons through the Derek Baker Golf Academy. So now I'm gonna do a little bit of instruction with him. So just playing more golf with my son. It's just a matter of prioritizing that and getting out to the driving range, or even out to a par 3 golf course. I've taken him on the big course a few times for some 9-hole rounds, and he just has an absolute blast. So I would just say, playing more golf with my son this summer. And I always tell myself at the beginning of the year I'm going to play more golf. So hopefully that actually comes to fruition this year. But just making golf a priority with my son is something I'm looking forward to this summer.
There's nothing better than playing with your son or daughter.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's fantastic.
Well, thanks so much for your time, Deuce. Appreciate your support, and have yourself a good day with your family on Mother's Day.
You bet. Thanks, guys. Really appreciate you guys having me on today.
Thank you.
All right, that was Ryan Ducet from Adidas. Now, Stalker Trivia. What was the answer to that question?
The question was, has a man ever won an event on the LPGA Tour? And the answer, strangely enough, is yes, Sam Snead. In 1962, he was the only man in the field that included just 14 LPGA players, and he beat Mickey Wright by 5. He finished third in an LPGA event the previous year, so he played in a few.
That is just not...
It's not right.
Well, the winner of the contest was Alexandra Stanton. Congratulations, Alexandra. I will reach out to you and get your prize to you for that. And that wraps up this week's show of the VIP Golf Show. So thanks very much for everyone tuning into the VIP Golf Show presented by Ardent Roof Systems. You can find us on Twitter at Curtis J. Stock or myself at Murray McCourt. Have yourself a great week, and be sure to tune in to the show next Sunday, 8 a.m. right here on Edmonton Sports Talk. Have a great week.
Are you a business leader looking to connect with other business leaders and grow your business? Corporate Connections is where you want to be. With Corporate Connections, you'll unlock a world of possibilities. Our platform helps create and accelerate business opportunities where members continuously collaborate to move businesses forward. Prepare for extraordinary experiences as members are empowered to expand their horizons, knowledge, and perspectives. Don't miss out on the opportunity to grow your business locally, nationally, or even worldwide. Visit our website at corporateconnections.com today. Corporate Connections, building relationships that matter.
Escape the ordinary and experience golfing paradise at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Immerse yourself in our exceptional layout and enjoy excellent conditions that will take your game to the next level. Challenge yourself with a unique twist. Tackle the only black sand traps in all of Alberta. And why not extend your stay? Relax in one of our spacious RV lots, offering the perfect blend of comfort and convenience. Visit coalcreek.ca now to book your tee time and plan your unforgettable getaway at Coal Creek Golf Resort. Your perfect golfing escape awaits.
There's still time to book your tournament at the Ranch Golf and Country Club.
As one of Alberta's top tourney courses, the Ranch makes hosting fun and easy for any group or business. No matter how unique or unusual, they'll accommodate your vision for an event no one will soon forget.
Start planning your tournament today at their beautifully landscaped course on the outskirts of West Edmonton. On-site event coordinators are here to help, but hurry, availability is limited and booking fast.
Visit theranchgolf.com.
Your logo matters. So if you're gonna put it onto something, it's gotta be tough enough to be useful. Tough Stuff Promotions works as hard as you do to create personalized swag that's tough enough for your hard-working name. Whether it's promotional items, branded clothing, industrial workwear, golf, or athletics, Tough Stuff works hard for hard-working folks. Get the tough stuff you need when you need it. For easy ordering, call 780-470-4545 or visit toughstuffpromotions.com.
Do not miss the Ardent Roof Systems Charity Golf Tournament presented by Pioneer Golf Company, Canadian-made golf accessories. Friday, July 5th, the Ranch Golf and Country Club, one of Alberta's premier championship golf courses. For sponsorship info or to register, go to ardentroofsystems.com. Your round includes breakfast, the famous ranch steak dinner, a massive silent auction, and a chance to give back to an unbelievable cause. The Stollery Child Life Program. The Ardent Roof Systems Annual Charity Golf Tournament, one of the best tournaments of the summer.
I came in 2 under par.
I ended up in the pond again.
Whether you're an old pro or just out for fun, Devon Golf is the course to hit, no matter how skilled you are. Just 30 minutes from Edmonton, Devon Golf boasts scenic valley views and incredible conditions. Golf 18 tree-lined holes along the North Saskatchewan River, or if you're just here for the post-game celebration, check out the Greens restaurant for a bite on their patio. Devon Golf, truly a hidden gem. To book your tee time, visit devongolf.ca.
Here's something we bet you didn't know. The hosts of the VIP Golf Show are also published authors. That's right, your golf show hosts Curtis Stock and Murray McCourt both have incredible books out right now. Search on Amazon for The Turcots, the remarkable story of a horse racing dynasty by Curtis Stock, and Outside the Tee Box, my personal journey and secrets to success in the golf business by Murray McCourt. Order your copies today, available on Amazon. Now you know.
From the fairways of Edmonton to the greens of the BC Rockies, you'll never miss a course with VIP Golf. VIP Golf members enjoy preferred rates at over 70 top courses in Alberta and BC. They play 7 days a week and average 40 to 60% off regular rates with no payments due at the course. Just book with VIP Golf, show your ID, then grip it and rip it. With so many courses under one umbrella, it's no wonder they're the membership of choice for so many Albertans. To learn more, visit their website today at vipgolf.ca.
Grab your clubs and tee up for your best golf season yet. Hone your skills and improve your game at the Country Club Golf Tour Academy. It doesn't matter if you're a seasoned pro or just starting out. Country Club Tour offers the best lesson programs for every level of golfer. Take your skill set to a higher level and train with their simulators, launch monitors, and PGA of Canada's teaching professionals. You can train all year long at their 7 golf courses and indoor golf center. Sign up for lessons with the CCT Golf Academy today and countryclubtour.com.